Hello everybody, this is ZeronXepher and welcome to today's unboxing video. This is the Faiz Gear that everyone's been wanting me to do a review and comparison of with something else I'm going to mention in just a little bit. This is the Complete Selection Modification Faiz Gear. Now there's two options for those who are wanting to buy this or who has not pre-ordered this item already. It might be kind of hard to get at this point in time, but if you can get your hands on one, there are two options for you. You can get the whole complete set, which has the Faiz Shot and Faiz Pointer, and the driver itself. This is called the Faiz driver, just by itself. Faiz Gear is the whole thing, the whole suitcase of stuff, but it doesn't actually have the suitcase. And you can also buy the Faiz driver itself, depending on your budget, because it is rather expensive. I believe this was about $400 to $500. I forgot how much I paid for it, but it's fairly expensive. So we will also be doing a comparison with, let me get that really quickly. For those who know, I do have the Complete Selection version. This is not to be confused with the Complete Selection Modification, but we'll go through that when we do the unboxing and do the comparison between these two and the DX version. Now when you get your Bandai Premium box, it comes in the standard cardboard box that everyone gets with Bandai Premium products. On top of that, it actually came with this little pamphlet right here. And you can see on the top camera, it says Complete Selection Modification. And this goes over a little bit of the history of the CS and the CSM, which are two different items. They go through the history right here, telling the belts that came out, which is the Complete Selection Ichigo Typhoon, all the way down to the current, whatever ones they had. They had about 7 Complete Selection items. I have about 3 of those now, which is really expensive, by the way. And then they have all the CSM ones that have been released, and they show you like a cool timeline of when these things came out. So little extra information there for you guys when you guys get your Complete Selection Modification Faiz Gear. Now this comes in 2 boxes, so we're going to pull the first one out, and this is going to be the Faiz Gear itself, or the Faiz driver. You can take a quick look around the box. We have the top camera here, so you can see the top right here, and the back, which has the glowy eye version. And so let's go ahead and open this up and check what's inside. We got some extra information for you here, connectivity in different languages, I believe, because they have it in different countries as well, like Korea and Hong Kong and China. We have all the pieces right here, so let's get out the phone first. The Faiz phone. So right off the bat, you can kind of tell that it looks fantastic, very well detailed. Looks a little bit different than the Complete Selection version, but we'll do a comparison of that in just a sec. We have the mission memo right here. Looks fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the phone. It'll slot right in. We got the back buckle right here, where you can put your weapons. We got 2 more right here. We'll just leave that. And the main attraction here is the belt itself. Now this is the belt itself. It looks actually amazing. It looks rather small. It kind of fits the, you know, the 8-year-old Japanese kids feel, but I believe I could wear it. I will try that out in a sec. Let's go ahead and put the phone in. So let's do that with the front camera, and just like that. So let's go ahead and actually open the next box. So right here is the next box right here. This is for the Faiz Pointer and Shot. It says Crimson Smash on one side, and the other side it says Grand Impact. Well, Grand. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open this up and take a look inside. So we got some more fun stuff. Now we got the pointer and shots here. This is the pointer. Looks really well colored, and what's great is that these all have electronics, which is something the CS version didn't have. Which, you know, it's kind of such a shame because I paid a lot of money for it. This part right here is for the clip, so when you add this onto the phone. Here's the shot, so you can take a camera and be like, I happen to be a photographer, so hints. So here's this right here, looks great, really nice finish. And this is one part that did not come in the CS version. I believe they should be cross-compatible, but you can actually put this on your leg. I don't think we'll be doing that today, but we can go ahead and put this on, and it looks fantastic. And then we also have the holster for the shot. Really nice plastic, by the way. I think the CS version is flimsy. I don't remember, but you can slot this in, and there you go. Now to do a comparison with the box that I have for the CS version. This one was already open. I bought it used, but it was in great condition. Let's actually go ahead and take a look at the contents inside here. So it just does come with a manual of all the extra stuff that you want to know about this toy or this collector's item. And yeah, I was right. This thing was flimsy plastic, which is a shame. One of the big differences, the whole belt itself is, well, this is actually considered the driver part of it, is made out of die-cast metal. So off the bat, you can tell this is made out of metal. We have the shot right here, or the pointer, sorry. This is the pointer. A little bit more plasticer than the other one, but we'll take a comparison of that one in just a little bit. I can't keep this box open, so I do apologize for that. We got the shot right here. Let's stick that in. It's very plastic, like I said. We got the piece right here that's attached on the phone. Here's the phone and the mission memory. Now, one of the biggest additions is that the CS version has plastic bits that you attach onto the belt itself, so you can resize it. So if you happen to be a very big person, like, you know, if your waist size is bigger than mine, you can actually slot it so it looks perfectly around you, which is a great addition. I really wish the CSM line did that as well, but unfortunately they didn't. So if you wanted to wear this and you happen to be a bigger person, I think this would be the best option if you can afford it. So also you can clip it from the back. So when you put this behind you, you can just clip it from the back, press the button, and remove it. So to compare, we have the CS version of the phone and the CSM version of the phone. I'm going to get that mixed up a bunch of times, the CS and CSM, you know, blah, blah, blah. You can kind of tell that the CSM version looks a little bit better because the metal finish on it looks extremely better. They actually painted the middle here, rather over here, for the CS version. Also, the mission memory for the CS version is not the same finish as the phone, as this one, so you can kind of take a good look at that. They aren't cross-compatible, I don't think. Yeah, so they're different slots. For those who don't know, the company who did the mold for the CSM version is Rainbow, which makes show-accurate belts. They cost several thousands of dollars and they don't work, so they're just kind of for show. So they did a different mold, and you can kind of tell the details over here, the black pieces and the silver pieces. I don't know which one's more show-accurate. I'm going to have to do a comparison of screenshots. But inside the phone, they look about the same. The screens are about the same. The buttons are a little bit different. The CSM version has colored versions of the call and end button. Down here, there's like 3 notches. Rather down here, it doesn't. And on the back, it looks about the same, except this one says open. Also note that the CS version has a little bit more, it's kind of like a weathered look to it, rather than a perfect look than the CS version, which is kind of weird. So we can kind of tell that there's quirks here and there. I think they all have their merits. I'm going to be a little biased because I did pay $700 for the CS version, but at the same time, you got to look at the differences in what they have to offer functionality-wise. So for the belt itself, the CSM version is all, you can't really remove it, so that's just such a shame right there already. But you can kind of compare the two. I think the CSM version might be a little bit more show accurate in detail, just because it looks like that perfect finish. I do like the die-cast metal feel of the CS version. You can tell there's a little bit more paint applications around the phone slot right here. And the one big addition is the belt actually lights up for the CSM version, and the CS version does not. This is just a hunk of metal. So, and we already talked about the customizable straps. This is one unified or two unified, or one unified or two unified, you know. So basically, if you want to put this around, you got to resize it using this. So there's going to be a gap whether you like it or not. Right now, comparing the shot, we have this right here for the CSM version and the CS version. You can already tell that the CSM one already wins this one because it's in a plastic case rather than this flimsy whatever this thing is. Also, this doesn't make any sounds. You just, you know, you put the mission memory in it and you just pretend that it works. Shame there. This one right here has, you can actually put batteries in it, and you can turn it on and make sounds, and it connects with the driver itself. You can kind of tell on the top right here that it has that flash, and this one doesn't. So kind of the point goes here is the CSM one is better in this department. So that's unfortunate, but also kind of cool at the same time. Now to compare the pointer, we have the CSM version on the left side as well as like all the other ones. And the right side, we have the CS version. You kind of tell that the CS still has that nice metal finish rather than the CSM version, which is all complete. It has that same look across it. You kind of tell that there's a red line on the CSM version. Details on the side over here looks about the same. This does have that more weathered finish than the CSM version. On the top, you can tell this is a little bit bigger. Yeah, so they kind of changed the size up a little bit there. The barrel on this one's bigger, this one's smaller. The positioning of the mission memory slots are not the same. Top part here, a little bit different. And on the back, I believe it's the same slot, so I can take the CS version and put this one in here. Actually, no, I can't. It doesn't work. This actually does not fit. Yeah, because there's a locking mechanism right here that prevents it, so you can't actually use the CS version on the CSM one. Now the big upside with the CSM version is it does come with this, so you can actually wear it, which is fantastic. You can attach that on, and that's that. Now the last part I want to show today is the comparison with the DX version. I have the Korean version, which is no different from the Japanese version, but other than the keypad, you can tell the size difference between the three. That the DX one's a little bit smaller. It's about a small like I guess 10%. You can look at the top camera right here. You kind of tell it's a little bit small on the sides too. The mission memory is obviously smaller too. We can compare this with these three right here. And like we tried earlier, the mission memories for the CSM and the CS version aren't cross-compatible, so you can't really do that. You can also tell that the belt buckle or the driver itself is rather plasticky, just like the CSM version, but it actually not supposed to have any electronics anyway, so it's whatever. It's a giant piece of plastic. But if you want the DX version, you have to buy all the weapons separately. The CSM version, you have to buy them in 2 different packages, whether you want the belt itself or if you want the Faiz Shot and Pointer. Depending on which one you want to buy, depending on your budget. Now we're not going to do all the sound stuff for this video. It's pretty much the same as the DX version. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen all the other videos that displayed the sounds and all the wonderful features that it has to offer. We're just going to be doing the unboxing and comparison in this video. We're not going to do demonstration in this particular video. Now, if you guys are interested, we will make a demonstration if you guys want it. We're kind of swaying away from Kamen Rider just a little bit because some of our other content that we're doing on this channel is our main focus at the point. But if you guys want me to do a full demonstration, leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, if you guys don't leave a comment, then we know that you guys want it, we're not going to do it. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys like the comparison. You're not going to see a lot of people have the comparison between the CS and the CSM version because the CS version is actually very rare and very expensive compared to the CS version, and even the deluxe line version is people are charging $400 for this piece of plastic, which is very crazy. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope you guys are excited for some more future releases on this channel. So thank you very much for watching today, and this is ZeronXepher signing out.